Hello, I'm Molly Garner, the Communications Manager at Big G Express. As many of you have heard, Big G Express is 100% employee-owned through an employee stock ownership plan, also known as an ESOP. I'm going to take a few minutes to explain what employee stock ownership is all about and how it can impact our employees now and into the future. Let's talk about why Big G Express is employee-owned. Big G's accounting firm, KSM, Katz, Sapper & Miller, is an employee-owned company and also provides ESOP advisory. They introduced the idea to Big G's ownership group, and after much research and talking to other employee-owned companies, the owners decided it was a great option. Why not sell the company to the employees who created a successful business and allow them to benefit from the growth and profitability into the future? In 2009, Big G Express became 100% employee-owned with the creation of an employee stock ownership plan. An ESOP is a qualified retirement plan that gives employees beneficial ownership in the company. The ESOP allows the company to create an ESOP trust that purchases the shares. In Big G's case, that was through a loan that is paid back over time through the profits of the company. This is also known as a leveraged ESOP. Big G's ESOP loan is a 20-year amortization, and each year the profits for the company are used to pay for the loan, which then releases the eligible shares for the employees. Big G's ESOP is a free retirement for the employees with no money out of their pocket. Shares are allocated to employee accounts based on their years of service and compensation. Now that we have talked about employees getting shares into their accounts, let's talk about the value of those shares and how that can translate into real money into the employee's retirement account. Big G Express is still privately held and not publicly traded on the stock market. Unlike publicly traded companies, we only have a valuation annually and do not see a different stock price daily. Stock value is determined by an independent valuation firm that considers the fair market value of Big G Express, or what a willing buyer would be willing to pay at that given time. If you had millions of dollars and were looking to purchase a trucking company, what would you want to know before you decided what you were willing to pay? A lot of factors are considered: customer base and contracts, employee retention, CSA safety scores, and more. Ultimately, the profitability of Big G and the future projections of growth are a big part of determining the value. The economy can also affect the stock price. They look at how publicly traded companies similar to Big G are traded and factor that into the stock valuation. Our stock price has grown significantly over the years. There is no guarantee that our stock price will always increase. There may be years that our stock price goes down, but hopefully we continue to grow and see the increases in the long term. Participation and vesting. How new employees become part of the plan and time of employment required to be vested. Employees enter the plan automatically on the January 1st or July 1st entry date following their 1-year anniversary. For example, if someone is hired in April, their year anniversary is in April the following year, and they enter the plan the following July 1st. If someone is hired in October, their year anniversary is October the following year, and they enter the plan the following January 1st. Vesting is the term used to describe the time you are required to be employed before the shares are yours when you separate from Big G. Our vesting schedule is what they call a 3-year cliff vesting schedule. You are 100% vested once you have reached your 3-year anniversary and at least 1,000 hours per calendar year. There are not a lot of trucking jobs or jobs in general that will offer this type of retirement. How much money do you have saved for retirement now? We all know it is important to save for the future, but life often gets in the way, and it's hard to put that money aside when you need to make ends meet week to week. Why not be a part of a company that is helping you save for your future and the future of your family, while also providing you with an opportunity to make a good living? You can see that the longer someone is working at Big G Express, the more their account grows. The main question I get when we show these account balances is, hey, how do we get the money? Let's discuss our distribution policy. When you separate from Big G Express for any reason, whether you retire, voluntarily leave, or if you are terminated, you will be paid on the stock value of the plan year in which you leave, if you are 100% vested. Since we only receive our stock value once a year, the distribution is not a quick process, and you can expect to be paid by the end of the plan year following the year that you separate. For example, if someone leaves in September, they will receive their statement the following year and the distribution form in the fall of the following year. Their check would be cut, or the rollover would happen before the end of that year. Your age also determines how you receive your distribution. The ESOP is a qualified retirement plan, and it follows the same rules and regulations as pensions and 401ks under ERISA, the Employee Retirement Income Securities Act. If you separate at age 65 or older, or upon death, or upon 100% disability, you will receive your ESOP account balance in installments or in a lump sum after separation from the company. If you are under age 65, you will receive your ESOP account balance paid 1/5 over 5 years. We have paid out some significant balances in the past few years. The ESOP allows Big G to make a real difference in the lives of their employees and their families. Even if someone does not stay at Big G until retirement, this is a real wealth building opportunity. We are grateful that the ownership group entrusted the future of Big G Express to the employees and allowed us to benefit from the growth and profitability, and we are excited to see what the ESOP account balance looks like in the future.